Hello and welcome in, everybody. Sorry, some technical issues here on ysnlive.com. We got the stream working here as Austintown Fitch is received a kickoff as Wadsworth, the Grizzlies, were here at the home of Art Wright Stadium, home of the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Austintown Fitch now at third down. Injury happened to Jamel James, number 5, first play of the game. He hobbled off the field under his own power. It's a third down. Williams looking for a first. Nice cut by Williams, and a first down for Williams and the Falcons. As we said, we got here a little bit late, 10:48 to go in the first quarter of play, but we got everything settled in and ready to go. Hi, everyone. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com. Here with the matchup, Computer Point Bowl, you could call it. 4th place in Division II, Region 5, Austintown Fitch visiting 3rd place in Division 1, Region 1, Wadsworth. Vaughn from that shotgun, hands off Williams. Williams might be primary back as Wadsworth gets into the backfield, makes the tackle, and it's a tackle for loss on first, brings up 2nd down.
That was a good way to fill that gap.
Third down, excuse me. 2 to go now. Needing to get to the 45-yard line, Fitch. Vaughn from that shotgun fakes the handoff pass, goes to Dan Evans, the third, as DE3 makes the reception, works himself past the 45, and it's a first down, Austintown. Falcons coming off a big win against the Strongsville Mustangs last week, as defensively holding the Mustangs to 3 points. It was a defensive game through and through. Defensive win is what Coach Parker called it for Austintown. Looking to get the offense rolling. Some fumbles inside the red zone last week cost the Falcons, as well as undisciplined plays, getting the penalty game, getting behind in it as tackled behind the line. Loss of about 6 yards. Dan Evans, the third, on the jet sweep. Didn't go anywhere. Wadsworth behind the lines on the tackle. These two teams actually met up last year. Once one of 2 matchups all time between these two teams. Fitch won 38-28, but in that game, Wadsworth was actually up 28-17 at the end of the third quarter. Vaughn going to have to pass, goes to Williams. Williams off the block, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He gets close to the 45-yard line, but no more. Fitch on their own 45, need to get to the 44 of Wadsworth. As the Falcons, it's another third down. They're going to try to convert on 8:40 left to go in the first. Vaughn, 4 receivers set, rolls out to his left, looking for the target. Evans the third, Dan Evans the third, just speeds himself past the chains for the first down. Dan Evans the third, a favorite target, going to him twice.
That's where I think the Grizzlies think, oh, we got 3rd and 12, we can kind of give a little bit, but you still got to play it tough. You can't let them have that big chunk.
As Dan Evans the third, DE3 on the graphic for Austintown Fitch Falcons football social media page today. Gets 2 catches already, both coming on third down. 2 big conversions. Falcons offense alive. Vaughn, the keeper, Vaughn up the middle. Gets initially touched and keeps going for a couple more. Tackle down at the 30 on first. Gain of about 6, it looks like. No, they mark him about 1 yard shy of the 30. Gain of about 5, 2nd and 5. Vaughn with half the yardage needed on it.
We've never had black jerseys. We were always told that black was not a color of our school. It was an accent.
3 receivers set, 2 to the right of Vaughn, 1 to the left. That's Perry on the near side. Handoff up the middle, looking for the first, very close to it. It looks like the carry that time came from number 8, J. Allen Underwood. J. Allen Underwood plays a lot of defense, actually. Sophomore on this team. Hasn't gotten a ton of playing time, but you might see him get some snaps. DJ Williams right back, and a nice tackle on the shoelaces on first down. Falcons did pick up the first on the rush by Underwood. Only a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. 25-yard line is where the Falcons stand. Grizzlies trying to push them back defensively. 6:59 remains here in quarter number 1. Rolling out again to the left, aiming for Perry. Dominic Perry, did he haul it in? They say no, catch out of bounds. Nice attempt by Vaughn, looking for the dime pass on the sideline. Perry couldn't haul it in. 3rd down now coming up for Fitch, looking to convert again on 3rd. Dom Perry, 3 touchdown passes in 3 consecutive weeks from weeks 5, 6, and 7. If he's able to haul one in, it would be 4 and 4. Perry's lined up near side of the field along with Ely, both on the near side. Out wide to the right, it's Dan Evans the third. Williams on the right hip of Vaughn, who sits in the shotgun, switching Williams now to the left hip. And a flag comes in, but let's see, timeout was called by Austintown prior to delay of game. So first timeout called by Austintown here in the half, leaves them with 2, I believe. Head referee initialed. So they do call delay a game. Initially, head referee, I believe. So delay a game actually does back them up 5 yards. 3rd and 14, another 3rd and long situation for Austintown. Now a trips formation along with Cam Smith to the left, near side. Looks for Cam Smith. Smith getting tied up on the shoes as Smith trying to fight for all the yards he can get, but can't get past the 25 as he tried stretching for the 25-yard line, and that's where the Falcons are going to be stopped on 4th, as could be a field goal opportunity if you want. It's going to be a mighty long field goal. Josiah Burney, though, is good for it, but not even thinking twice about it, keeping offense on the field. Looking for a 4th down conversion now. Vaughn, 4 receiver set. Williams on the left hip of Vaughn. And now whistle blown, timeout taken by Austintown Fitch. So 5:59 remains on the clock here in quarter number 1. Fitch held to a 4th down, taking a timeout, discussing things over on offense. We'll be right back.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
21 News delivers the news.
Welcome back, everybody, here in Artwright Stadium, home of the Wadsworth Grizzlies. First time Austintown has ever made a trip out here to Wadsworth. First two meetings between these teams, both occurring in Austintown. Looking for the punt, and Wadsworth gonna take it right around the 10-yard line. So Falcons gonna play defense and force Wadsworth, if they want the score initially, to go a 90-yard drive down the field. So Austintown gets some positive yards, crosses the midfield stripe, but can't come up with any points in their first offensive drive. We're going to see the Grizzlies' first time with the ball offensively, led by quarterback Luke Fisher, we presume, as Fisher, after the injury, he suffered earlier this season has returned.
And when the Grizzlies didn't jump, they called the timeout and switched up. So I think Coach Todd has seen that in some scouting reports.
And we've got a whistle on the field.
Whistle happened initially before any snap of the ball. Chains near side of the field. They got it all stretched out. We're good. From their own 10. And yeah, flag going to be thrown, and that's going to offsides initially as Austintown commits another early penalty, and this has been the story as of the last few weeks for the Falcons, is some penalty that have cost them in the yardage of both offensively and defensively. 5:54, snap, handoff, up the middle, nice Kane as Figueroa gained at the 25-yard line. Flag came in, possible hold, we'll have to see. It came near the line of scrimmage.
That wasn't the yellow flag like we're used to.
We'll await the call on the field.
I didn't see that hole. Kind of where he threw it almost made it look like it was in the second level. That was a great run. It looks all clean to me.
Let's see what we got. Holding on the offense as the head referee makes the call. This one's coming back. So Wadsworth backs up. Now on first. So that first down and 5 gonna back them up back to a 1st and 11 now. So right back to where we were. Loss a yard. Fisher now checks off on the sidelines. Gets the call. Fed in Fisher out of the shotgun again. 3 receivers near side of the field. Fires a strike over the middle. That's a completion. Still alive and moving. Wadsworth, big gainer on first down with the pass. And hauling it in was Aaron Keating. As Keating, big pass. As Keating hauls it in, gets the Grizzlies near the half-field stripe. 44-yard line.
He's going to be in the end zone. He's going to make that throw. Straight just route, straight blocking downfield by the receivers. That's what's from.
Moving quickly, typically do the Grizzlies. Fisher.
Over at Justin Todd, actually, everybody's looking over at the coach right now. Arnold is a wing back to the right, 2 receivers right.
As Fisher. The snap, the handoff, trying to get some yardage. Figueroa, another first down run by Figueroa and Wadsworth. Back-to-back first down gainers for the Grizzlies.
I'm going to give the offensive line Brady O'Connor, their number 54, I think that was.
As 5:11 remains in the first quarter of play, Grizzlies settle into Austintown territory now.
Big block, and that's what's wrong. If you have the offensive line hand-caking, you're going to have a lot of fun running the ball.
Davis Nye is going to be to the left. And Will Stack is in the slot.
2 receivers out wide right to Fisher, 1 to the left, far side of the field, sending into motion for Wadsworth Arnold. The handoff to Figueroa. Figueroa trying to get up the middle. That time, Falcons defense gets the stuff. 2nd down coming up. Gain of about 2 and a 2nd and 8. Minimal gain on first, but they do get the positive gain now at the Falcons 40. Fisher out of the shotgun, trips to his right. Single receiver out wide to the left. That's Davis Nye.
It looks like Fitch is in a man coverage. They're playing a pretty tight bump coverage. They got pretty confident that they can run with our receivers. We'll see bump coverage. They come out and there's the skies.
Fisher looking for the pass. It's tipped in the air, and it goes incomplete. So 3rd down and 8 coming up now for the Grizzlies after the incompletion from Fisher. Look for Stack. Couldn't haul it in. Falcons defensively able to hold it down. Looking for a third down stop at 4:22 in the first quarter.
As we're at 4:22 to go here in quarter number 1. And everybody
Getting the play, Wadsworth resumes at the line. Fisher gets his call out to his receivers. Duos to the left, single to the right. Now duos to the right. 4 receivers set after putting Arnold into motion. Fisher takes the snap. Fisher looks to the left now, fires as it falls shy of the target. It looked like Davis Nye. As Davis Nye, underthrown by a couple yards that time, brings up 4th down and 8 at 4:19. Question is, do you take the chance at 4th down or bring out the punt unit? And it looks like a change of teams as special teams units coming in for Wadsworth. And don't want to give the Falcons good field position if they fail to convert on 4th, electing to try to back them up and force Falcons to go long distance in the drive. Perhaps hit that coffin corner on a bounce as it goes out of bounds near the 20-yard line, and that's where Austintown will take over on their second possession. Both teams work themselves across the 50-yard line in their first possession, but can't come up with a score. And at 4:12, Austintown to get their second possession of the game here in quarter number 1. We'll take a real quick break. Thank our friends over at WFMJ.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news.
As we're back here, Vaughn, the snap and handoff to DJ Williams as Williams tried to go up the middle with it. He got a gain of a few. Looks like maybe 2nd down and 8 now. Yep, coming up for Austintown. Minimal gain as Wadsworth able to stuff up the middle. Falcons looking to break the scoreless tie as the final minutes wane down from quarter number 1. 3 receivers spread out wide near side of the field. Keeper from Vaughn. Vaughn rolls out to the right. Vaughn turns on the Jets. And the afterburners from Vaughn able to speed past the first down markers as Fitch approaches the midfield line. Looks like first down marker at the 35. Don Perry, Cam Smith, Dan Evans the third, near side of the field, 3 receivers set. Jade Neely out wide to the right. Williams, left hip of Vaughn, gives it to Williams. Williams weaves his way through the line and gets a nice gain, it looks like, of about 4 to 5 on first. 2nd down and 6 coming up now as 3:15 and ticking in quarter number 1. Fitch doing a better job trying to establish the run, trying to mix in Vaughn. 2 receivers out very wide, both sides of the field, trying to create some running room for Williams. Williams falls backwards into the tackles to try to get as much of a gain as possible, as about a football length of a gain. 240. Nice crowd here today, both teams. Football weather, football chill in the air, 50 degrees temperature out here in a cool October night. Sending into motion, Vaughn had Dan Evans the third in motion. Vaughn keeps it himself. Oh, look at that, like butter, slips through the line. Vaughn gets a first down. Nice keeper from Deshaun Vaughn Jr. and a first down carry into Grizzly territory now. Fitch, 206, Faker again, trying to avoid the tackle. Vaughn spins his way out of it. Oh, fires over the middle, and it is broken up, incomplete. Dan Evans III was the intended target for Vaughn. So a minute 55, 2nd and 10 coming up for Austintown. Both possessions they had, they've ended up in Grizzlies territory. Held scoreless their first drive, looking for better success this time around.
2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. Fitch with 3 receivers right. And
Handoff again, Williams.
might have got a yard or 2.
Williams grabbing a couple yards on first down, or second down, excuse me. 3rd and 7 now coming up for Austintown. Makes 3rd down a little bit more manageable after the gain of 3 for Williams. Falcons able to convert 2 third downs on their first drive.
And 3rd down and 7.
Faking the handoff to Williams. Uncorks it, open is Ely. Ely can't haul it in, though, in the end zone. Incomplete. And almost a beautiful pass from Vaughn to Ely, but it was not to be. Can't haul it in. 4-6 at a minute 12, 4th and 7 coming up. And it looks like punting unit coming in, and they're going to play defensively. Now, Anthony Ruggles listed as the punter for Austintown Fitch, but Deshaun Vaughn also one of the punters listed, and more or less for these short situations, but you never know. And the punt up and hauled in near the 25 or 20-yard line, by Davis Nye. So Wadsworth on their second drive to start on their own 20 with a minute 6 left to go here in quarter number 1. We're still in a scoreless ball game here at Art Wright Stadium in Wadsworth. Austintown Fitch and Grizzlies coming up right after this.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Welcome back, everyone. Wadsworth with possession. Fisher on the handoff as Stack tried to fake it for the pass, but gets tackled just past the 20. Getting a gain, Wadsworth tried the trick play, but couldn't fool the Falcons for a big gain. Still a gain of a yard, though. 2nd down and 9, 43 seconds and ticking here in quarter number 1. Wadsworth utilizing a 3-receiver set, 2 of them out wide right, or wide left, far side of the field, 1 to the right. Fisher fires far side of the field. Vaughn looking to make the tackle, keep him in front of him. Vaughn does make the tackle near the 30, but a very close to a first down mark, and I think they're saying just shy. The 3s come up for 3rd down. So held short by about a yard. Fitch looking for a 3rd down stop, but it's going to be the end of the first quarter as the final seconds tick away here in Art Wright Stadium. We're scoreless after 1 with the second quarter getting ready to start. We'll swap sides on the field. Wadsworth 3rd and 1 coming up on offense. We'll have all the action and more. Ty Bartel, ysnlive.com. Don't go anywhere.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
I love the customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale, if they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle. I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Third down and 1 coming up here in quarter number 2 for the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Sending Arnold into motion. Fisher gets the snap, hands off. Figure with the carry, trying to get the yard. Falcons pushing him back, using power and strength. Close to the first. I think he got it, though. Yep, they do say move the chains as Figure gets enough. Falcons do a good job trying to get the stuff. Push him back with strength, but not enough as crossing the first down marker. First down for the Grizzlies at the 32-yard line. Fisher, Figure to his left hip, trips formation out to his left, moving Davis Nye a little bit further out, now back in. Dan Evans the third on him defensively lined up. Nye goes over the middle. Fisher trying to create as much space as possible, but just ends up firing it incomplete as no targets open enough for the Grizzlies. Second down and 10. Luke Fisher coming back to play these past couple weeks, and the starting quarterback role. Will Stack, number 3, also a receiver on this Grizzlies team, was taking over the quarterback role in between weeks. Week 2 when Fisher got injured up until last week in week 7. Fisher and a second down and 10. Figure moves to the right hip of Fisher, now moving into motion. Stack gives it off to Figure. Figure gets tackled, and a horse collar going to be called in as a flag from the line judge. As this is going to be another penalty. And we're going to see, I believe it's either a horse collar or face mask. Either way, Wadsworth going to be moving forward on the penalty. We'll await the call from our head referee. And they say, I believe they're saying face mask. Horse collar, excuse me. Horse collar called on the Falcons. Move it forward, though, for Wadsworth, as now it's going to set the Grizzlies up at the 47-yard line, closer to midfield now as they attempt to get themselves into Austintown territory. Penalties coming up to bite the Falcons yet again. Out of the shotgun, Fisher sends Stack into motion. Fisher looks to his right, now fires over the middle, gets that completion. Figure gets the first down, and he's tackled near the 35-yard line. Call it the 33, and that's where Figure and the Wadsworth Grizzlies are going to take over on offense inside Austintown territory, second time in 2 drives. First down, Wadsworth. 34-yard line is where they place the ball. Checking off with the head coach. And returning back out of the shotgun, Fisher. And whistle's blown, and I believe possible timeout coming, and it does from the Wadsworth Grizzlies. That'll be Wadsworth's first timeout of the half. Both teams left with 2, 10-22 remaining in a scoreless ball game here in half number 1. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com. Don't go anywhere.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Right back here, quarter number 2, 10:22 remaining. Wadsworth with the football, first down and 10 in Falcon territory at their 34-yard line. As Fisher out of the shotgun.
That's a great place. I like that.
Now, the clap of the hands, but the quick checkoff again, looking for potential offsides. Handoff at that time. Figure a nice blocking by Wadsworth initially, but Falcons able to get in on the tackle after a gain of a few on first. Actually, 5 yards actually gain. Good gain actually for Wadsworth on that. Second down and 5, 29-yard line. So spotting the football a little bit further. Fisher on 2nd and 5. Again, back to that run game. Flag came in immediately. We'll have to see where this is going to go against. Anytime it's near the line, though, you think a holding call might be imminent on the offense. We'll see, though. Head referee going to make the call. And it is holding. Second holding call on the Grizzlies now in this game, and this backs them up.
The ref doesn't even, I mean, I don't know if he's like, the fun part of being like a baseball ump is sometimes they get
So that now is going to back the Grizzlies up, back behind the original line of scrimmage. Now at the 36, second down and 12. Coming up for Wadsworth. Trips formation out to the right, single receiver out left, near side of the field. That's Davis 9. Figure sits at the right hip of Fisher. Staying in the pocket as gets a nice completion to Arnold over the middle as it's a first down completion to Arnold as Wadsworth sets up inside the red zone of Austintown. Falcons now with the Wadsworth Grizzlies in the red zone. Backs against the wall defensively for the first time this game. Fisher fakes the handoff, goes out to the right. Nice tackle coming in. Cam Smith, Iowa State defensive back commit, makes a heck of a tackle. Doesn't allow any further yardage after the initial catch. Second down. Under 8.5 to go here in half number 1. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Three receivers set. Figure behind Fisher. Handoff to Figure. Figure changes the momentum, gets pushed back on the tackle, and out of bounds he goes. Inside the 15. Ball on the 17, but it's going to be a third down held for Wadsworth. 3rd and 5 coming up. Questionable 4-down territory. Depends on what Wadsworth wants to do. Do have a good kicker, though, in Dinwiddie. 7:43 to go in half number 1. Wadsworth looking to dial up a big 3rd down conversion. Falcons looking for a stop inside their red zone. Taking the snap, Handoff again, Figure able to get some yardage, and inside the 5 on the carry, 1st and goal for Wadsworth. But an injury, it looks like, to the Grizzlies player down. As with the injury, we're going to get an update. Be back right after this, ysnlive.com.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Right back here in quarter number 2, 7:20 and ticking. Wadsworth on the cusp of breaking this scoreless tie open with the first points of the ball game. Sitting 1st and goal inside the Falcon 5 at the 3-yard line, Wadsworth. Injury was to Kyle Figure, starting running back, so coming out for a play. Goes right back to the run game. Falcons looking to stuff it up the middle, and this time they're able to hold the first down run shy of the goal line. 2nd down coming up. So 2nd down. Wadsworth. No doubt in field goal range, but you question if this is 4-down territory for that many tries at a touchdown. If it comes to that, 6.5 and ticking now. Wadsworth sending Nye into motion, flag coming out, and encroachment called against the defense. So the Falcons commit another penalty. Wadsworth again winning the penalty battle. That's 3 weeks in a row that Fitch losing the penalty battle. They're at risk of losing it again here today. Lost it against Massillon, Washington. Lost it against Strongsville as well. 2nd down now. Handoff, no keeper, and up the middle, Stack. Checked in as the quarterback will Stack with the keeper into the end zone with the touchdown, and it's 6-0 Wadsworth. As Stack has played quarterback at various times this season, we talked about it, has some speed in those legs as Stack checked in by under center, took it himself, broke the plane, 6-0 Grizzlies. Jack Dinwiddie gonna line up the extra point attempt. Snap is down, the kick is up, and splitting the uprights for a 7-0 Wadsworth lead. Grizzlies in front as they're able to get the first score of the ball game. 6:08 remains in the half. Falcons trailing, getting the ball back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com, here at Art Wright Stadium, home of the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Wadsworth up 7-0 thanks to Will Stack's keeper from the quarterback position, breaking the plane for a initial touchdown. Fitch able to get across the midfield stripe into Grizzly territory in their first 2 drives. Unable to come away with any points, though, looking to turn the tides going forward here in drive number 3 of the half. And a flag coming in as encroachment, and it looked like, I don't know if there was a fake trick play, what was up, but it's Dinwiddie, and the Grizzlies gonna have to back up to the 35 now, NFL distance for the kickoff.
And now Austintown Fitch is moving their front line in real close. And we'll see maybe if the Grizzlies
They're slated to get the ball in the third quarter, talking about Wadsworth. So interesting to see if they would try to get another possession. No, they kick it away. The bounce grabbed by Dan Evans III. Dan Evans has some space to run, stays on his feet. Evans III, open green in front of him. Coast to coast, special teams return, touchdown, DE3 with an immediate response. What running, what blocking on the special teams unit, and what a play to immediately respond to the touchdown from Wadsworth. Wadsworth took the rest of the first quarter plus about over half of the second, or almost half of the second, to come up with 6. Falcons respond in 5 seconds. Josiah Burney looking to tie the ball game up as he takes aim for the extra point.
this isn't the first time that we have seen an extra point or a kickoff return against this, because we've had one that was against the Medina game that we had a breakdown, and the extra point here.
Josiah Burney splitting the uprights himself. He's 1 for 1 in the extra point tries, and we're evened up just like that again. 7-7 all. Dan Evans III from coast to coast gets the return touchdown to even things up. 5:55 to go in half number 1. Wadsworth to receive a kickoff right after this.
It's storm season,
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
and Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air,
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
online,
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
on social media, and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
5:55 remaining here in quarter number 2 as Austintown Fitch tying things up with a Dan Evans III return touchdown on the kickoff by Wadsworth. Now Wadsworth again slated to get the second half kickoff, so a very good chance for the Grizzlies to go 2 for 1 if they can burn the 5:55 remaining off the clock. Fitch never been scared to pull off or try to pull off a fake punt attempt, or fake kickoff attempt rather, on the onside to try to get it back. Josiah Burney lines it up. Burney on the kick. As Stack at the 10, able to haul it in. Stack tries to speed himself through the line. Stack changes direction near the 45. Good return from Stack, nearing midfield, and a good return from the Grizzlies. 2 very good teams, as we mentioned. Wadsworth 3rd place in Division 1, Region 1. Fitch 4th place in Division 2, Region 5. 45-yard line as Fisher, with 2 timeouts and 5:45 on the clock, gonna look to get himself into Falcons territory. That's where the first down marker is at Fitch's 45-yard line. Hand off to Figure. Figure's been money as of late, held to a gain of about 2, maybe 3 on first. Second down coming up now for Wadsworth. Precipitation starting to fall from the sky, and a light precipitation. Almost looks like a snow, but still not that cold. We're tipping near those points, under the 50-degree mark now at 49 here at Art Wright Stadium in Wadsworth, Ohio. Figure, Fisher. In that backfield, Fisher takes the snap. Fisher looks over the middle, almost intercepted. What a catch, though, as it was tipped and hauled in by Davis Nye. I believe that ball was tipped, and Nye hauled it in anyway. Under 5 minutes to go in Falcon territory. 5 wide. Fisher looks to the right, looks over the middle as Tommy Arnold had the completion made, but slipped out of his hands. As we mentioned, precipitation falling from the sky. It's going to start increasing that difficulty to haul it in. Football going to get a bit slick, and it's cold. Don't forget that too. Cold enough that you feel it in your hands. Hands become a little bit more stiff than usual. Football becomes a little bit more slick, increases the difficulty on hauling in those kind of catches, even the simplest of catches. Fisher fakes the figure. Fisher looks over the middle, looks for the opening, and a completion. Touchdown. What a pass by Fisher. As Fisher dials it up and retakes the lead for the Grizzlies. 13-17, Grizzlies in front. As a beautiful pass from Luke Fisher. 4:36 left to go in the half. Wadsworth looking to get the kick away and reclaim their 7-point advantage. Dinwiddie set for the kick. Flags coming in. And they call a false start, so this is going to back the Grizzlies up on the extra point attempt. So a little bit extra distance on this extra point attempt now for Dinwiddie.
Once again, Dinwiddie is going to put the tee down there, and Luke Fisher is his holder.
4:36 here in half number 1. Wadsworth breaking the scoreless tie off there. Luke Fisher's touchdown pass on the money. The kick is up, and it is a line drive, no good, missed on the extra point attempt. So Wadsworth gets the touchdown, can't convert the extra point. It's a 6-point lead for the Grizzlies, 13-7, as Wadsworth set to kick it off to the Falcons. As Dan Evans III, Cam Smith set to be in the return game. DE3 able to return it for Austintown, his last time up for the 6, as we look for the kickoff right after this.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Ready to kick off once again at 4:36. Wadsworth set to give it back to the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Offense hasn't been on the field yet for Austintown in this quarter. Dinwiddie back to kick for the Grizzlies. Dinwiddie goes with a more line drive attempt. Hauled in by Dan Evans III. Evans makes a nice cut. Evans still on his feet, but this time swallowed up near the 30 as Evans gets a decent gain on the return to set the Falcons up for their first offensive possession here in the second quarter. 4:28 is what remains on the clock. Falcons with 2 timeouts at the 29-yard line. Elian Evans III near side for Fitch, receiving game. DJ Williams gets the handoff. DJ Williams tries to push himself forward, gets the 5-yard gainer, it looks like, call it 6 actually, as he got to the 35. Nice gain by Williams on first. Plenty of blankets, hoodies, sweaters out now as fall definitely in the air. The football chill is real here in week 8. Williams tries to get the handoff again. Looks like he got himself a couple more on second. And it's going to be 3rd down and short. About 2 to go for Fitch. 3:45 and ticking for Austintown. Ely out wide to the right. Dominic Perry out wide to the left. Vaughn. Handoff again. Williams gets stuffed, it looks like, and it's going to be 4th down coming up for Fitch. And decisions time for the Falcons. And not wasting any time, going to bring the punting unit out, it looks like. Falcons going to trust in the defense, even with the Grizzlies set to get the second half kickoff. As Anthony Ruggles, the punter. Ruggles. And whistles were blown. I believe it might have been timeout. Let's see. Delay of game on the Falcons. As Fitch now going to be backed up a little bit more on the punt attempt. Ruggles will stay back. As Anthony Ruggles will set up for the punt. Ruggles, the high punt, looking for the bounce. Falcons measure it up as it's near the 40-yard line, actually about a yard or two past. So the Grizzlies will be near midfield with a 6-point advantage, 2:27 to go, and a chance to go 2 for 1 in the offensive game. We'll be right back. Falcons, Grizzlies, right after this.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities.
Welcome back, everybody, as Falcons up on defense as the Grizzlies go with the pass game, get about half the yardage they need on the pass initially.
You got about 4 or 5 yards on it, not terrible. If he keeps it up and the snaps running a little bit, you're probably getting close to that first down. But they're seeing that Austin Fitch has gone from that press man to more of a cushion, and they're just taking advantage of it. Hey, if you're going to give, we'll sack 5 yards, we'll take 5 yards.
2 minutes remain in quarter number 2, half number 1. Wadsworth trying to extend their 6-point advantage, try to go back to the handoff, and tackled shy as Figure of the first. And it's going to be 3rd down coming up. Fitch has 2 timeouts left. Not going to elect to use one. Going to try to get the 3rd down stop, and then likely take a timeout, try to get the ball back, depending on what the Grizzlies do here on 3rd. Vaughn also out defensively as a safety. 3 interceptions on the year for Vaughn. Had 6 all of last year. And tried to get the pass on the sideline, and they call a catch on the sideline. Nice job hauling it in that time. I believe that was Drew Jones with a nice catch. First down for the Grizzlies in Austintown territory at 1:12.
So Nye will be out to the left. This time Will Stack is going to join him on the left side, and Keating is to his right.
Fisher.
And Luke Fisher is going to look over at Justin.
Again from under center. 1:12, 9 seconds and ticking on the play clock. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to pass again. Trying to go for the home run ball. Can't haul it in. Minute 5 now on the incompletion. Second down and 10. And Falcons, one of the Falcons slow to get up. I believe no. Dan Evans III is all right. Turns back to his feet. Second and 10. Grizzlies as precipitation continuing to fall here in Wadsworth, Ohio. Handoff to Figueroa. Figueroa able to slip that first tackle, but Figueroa gets about half the yardage needed, more than half actually, sets up a nice third down and short for Wadsworth at 3rd and 3. 45 seconds and looking for the timeout, and they do take the timeout. You're going to have to discuss this one over. Line judge is the one that made the call nearest to the Falcons sideline, so would have heard the timeout. And I believe they're saying the timeout was called, but we'll double check. Flag did come in after whistles were blown, and it looked like a timeout was called, but we will see. Big call here because it could mean first down for Wadsworth. So the call goes against the Grizzlies. So the play, excuse me, so we got everything situated. I believe unnecessary roughness was on the Grizzlies, but it was after the Falcons called a timeout. So technically, I believe play was whistled dead. But nonetheless, let's see. But now they move the ball forward. So wait, they pointed to the Grizzlies twice on the penalty, but now they've moved the football to the 21. So we're awaiting the calls. They're explaining things over to the Wadsworth sideline right now. But now actually flipped the whole script. So pointing to Wadsworth twice, it looked like after the penalties had referee. Now they're saying Falcons want an explanation now, clearly, Coach Parker, after the initial call.
Again, this is where they should just pick the flag, throw it off, like, hey, a lot of emotions going on. It's a quick play. You got some players who, when you got those quick plays, you don't know the coach's high timeout. You're just going, you hear a whistle, you're supposed to stop it. They're pushing you, you're pushing them. You see your guys run. There's a lot of chaos. That's when we just say, hey, okay, guys, get back to your spots.
So we have it figured out. It's a first down for Wadsworth after all the controversy, still talking to the head referee. Coach Parker wants the explanation. Parker was screaming from the sidelines. Offensive coordinator also, too, returning back to the sidelines. Grizzlies chance to score. Going to look to score out of the controversy. Falcons try to flush him out as throwing it away. Couldn't find any target. Second down.
Fisher just trusted his first read. He had that first read, the inside guy. I don't know if that
21-yard line, 2nd down and 10 for Wadsworth. 37 seconds remaining in half number 1. Fisher with Figure eight. 3 receivers set for the Grizzlies. Fisher hands it off. Nice carry again by Figure eight. But Figure eight gets held shy. 3rd down coming up for Wadsworth. 19 seconds and ticking. Wadsworth looking to get a final score before the half. Fisher looking to dial it up. Pointing on the field, now getting chased out as flags coming in. So flags coming in, and I think potentially 12 men on the field. Clock stops at 3 seconds. We'll have to await the call. I mean, a lot of just controversy, and it feels like you need to have almost a 5-minute meeting after every flag is thrown to figure out what's even being called. But a holding call on the Wadsworth Grizzlies, and now that backs them up. So 3rd down coming up for Wadsworth, and they're backed behind the initial chains. So after figuring that one out, we're at 13-7, Grizzlies in the lead. 3rd and 22 at the 33. Potentially pushed out of field goal range now is Wadsworth. 13 seconds remains on the play clock. The snap, Fisher looking for a big 3rd down conversion. Throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. 4th down and 22 to go as Fisher and the Grizzlies going to have to make a decision now on what they want to do. 4th down in their own territory, but likely going to go for it, you would think, as 8 seconds remain on the clock. Try to get a free play. I mean, you turn it over to Fitch. The biggest key, though, if you are Grizzlies, they are going to take the timeout to talk it over. You want to make sure that you burn all the clock away. So before you fire that ball away, you want to make sure there's roughly like 2 seconds left on the clock. With that, you don't want to leave Fitch with any time, because then you give the Falcons a chance to take a shot in their own right. We'll be back with the last play of the half right after this on ysnlive.com.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
Welcome back in, everybody, as we get ready for the last play, potentially, of this half. 13-7, Wadsworth in the lead. Going to look for the end zone. They need 22 yards. Oh, and sacked with 3 seconds to go. That's going to give Fitch the ball back at the 42-yard line. As the Falcons are now going to be able to get the ball back at 3 seconds left near the 45-yard line. Trailing by 6, now have a chance to get a play off. Wadsworth to get the ball back in the 3rd quarter. But you question if Fitch is going to try something on offense or take the knee and try to just take the score for what it is into the halftime locker room. As Deshaun Vaughn. And whistle's going to be blown, and the final timeout taken by Wadsworth. Wadsworth now left with none. Fitch with a single timeout. It's 13-7 Grizzlies. Fitch going to talk things over, and questionable to see if they're going to try to snap it, get a playoff, or take the knee. Chance for the Falcons to get a lead before halftime if they can pull off some trickery and get a big playoff. But Grizzlies are slated to get the ball in the third quarter and can extend their lead. The difference in this game, well, the scoring drives, as taking it in for the first touchdown as the quarterback Stack checked in for Fisher and kept it. Falcons immediately responded. Dan Evans III on a touchdown return on the kickoff immediately following the touchdown from Wadsworth, tied things up at 7. And then the touchdown pass from Luke Fisher, missed extra point, is the difference in this game right now. Vaughn takes the snap. Vaughn rolls out to his right. Vaughn tosses it to Ely. Ely has some open yardage on the sideline, but he gets pushed out of bounds as time rolls off. As 13-7 is the halftime score for Wadsworth. They'll be slated to get the ball out of the half as well. Falcons going to be on the comeback trail. Now, per usual, folks, enjoy the halftime band performances for both the Wadsworth Grizzlies Marching Band and the Austintown Fitch Falcons Marching Band here on ysnlive.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's halftime performance. We proudly present to you the 2022-2023 Austintown Fitch Marching Band. The band is led onto the field by drumline captain Ian Teeters, color guard captain Anastasia Walker, color guard co-captain Madison Snyder, senior drum major Madison Sheffield, and junior drum major Jared Givino. This evening's music was selected by our senior band members, and the marching drill was storyboarded by our senior drum major. The band steps off to a jazz standard, Camellia, by Herbie Hancock. The band will now perform Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. It will feature senior soloists Luke Wharton and Riley Goldman. And now, the Austintown tradition continues with the color guard presentation of the American flag as the band concludes with our national march, The Stars and Stripes Forever. The Austintown Fitch Band would like to thank everyone for their continued support, and we wish the best of luck to both teams, especially Coach Parker and our Fitch Falcon football team in the second half. Go Falcons! Of Dana Albrecht Meyer, Sam Steele, student teacher Jonas Scott, percussion director Brian Lilly, and percussion tech David Seltzer, and color guard directors Vanessa Lloyd and Jessica Corson. This is the 2022 Wadsworth High School Marching Band. On the field, the band is led by drum majors Ada Wagner, Colin Moore, and Anna Wallace. Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Homecoming Ceremony. The first attendant is Miss Lexi Dunn. Lexi is the daughter of Jeff and Vicki Dunn. She plays on the high school tennis team and the track team and is a member of the National Honor Society. After high school, Lexi plans on attending Tri-C, major in cardiovascular sonography. Lexi is escorted by Mr. Luke Ramsire. Luke is the son of Dean and Julia Ramsire. Luke is on the Huddle football team, participates in track and field, and is a member of Huddle. The second attendant is Maya Garcia. She's the student body president, the varsity volleyball captain, and a member of Medina County Teen Court. After high school, Maya plans on participating in an accelerated law program in hopes of becoming a family lawyer. Maya is escorted by Mr. Solomon Callahan. Solomon is the son of Scott and Marisa Callahan. He is the senior class president, plays on the varsity baseball team, and is the captain of the varsity basketball team. After high school, Solomon will be attending Wright State University on a full athletic scholarship. He will play basketball for the Raiders and major in business. The third attendant is Miss Emma Tibbetts. Emma is the daughter of Robert and Christy Tibbetts. She is a member of the high school band, participates in choir, and performs with the Winter Guard. She is also a member of the high school tennis team. After high school, Emma plans to attend college and major in history. Emma is escorted by Mr. Benny Miller. Benny is the son of Jim and Lori Miller. He runs on the cross-country team, is a member of the lacrosse team, and participates in choir and drama. After high school, Benny plans to major in early childhood education at Penn State University. The fourth attendant is Miss Julia Fortner. Julia is the daughter of Dr. Dale and Debbie Fortner. She is a leukemia and lymphoma student visionary, plays on the varsity girls lacrosse team, and is a member of the National Honor Society. After high school, Julia plans to attend college and get a master's degree in anesthesia. Julia is escorted by Mr. Aaron Keating. Aaron is the son of Joe and Kathy Keating. He plays on the high school football team, is a member of the high school baseball team, and enjoys playing frisbee golf in his free time. After high school, Aaron plans on attending college to continue playing baseball while studying finance. The final attendant is Miss Haley Porter. Haley is the daughter of John and Dawn Porter. She is on the high school track team, participates in the Recycling and Environmental Club, and is a member of the National Honor Society. After high school, Haley plans to attend college and earn an undergraduate degree on a pre-med track. Haley is escorted by Mr. Miles Fortner. Miles is the son of Tom and Joy Fortner. He has taken part in 14 musical and stage productions for school and community theater. He has performed a musical number written and produced by Sir Tim Rice. He enjoys writing and creating music and designing and creating costumes. After high school, Miles wants to pursue vocal and music studies with a minor in music business and an emphasis in songwriting and producing. To present the crown is last year's queen, Allie McCall. She is currently attending Slippery Rock University for exercise science. She is a member of the Honors College and Health and Wellness Subcommittee. She plans to pursue a doctorate in physical therapy and become a pediatric physical therapist. And now, the 2022 Homecoming Queen and King are Julia Fortner and Solomon Callahan. Congratulations to our King and Queen, and congratulations to everyone on the homecoming court. You've been recognized by your classmates and teachers as exceptional young people.
News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
And on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINX.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Welcome back, everybody, here at the start of the second half at Arkwright Stadium in Wadsworth, Ohio. First and foremost, all the thank you to the Wadsworth staff for the utmost hospitality to ysnlive.com, allowing us to be here and broadcast this game to you live. And, of course, thank you to all of our advertisers for allowing this game to be free of charge. Falcons quickly shuffling things, too. On the line, now gonna go for the kick. Oh, what a grab! What a grab! Fitch gonna get the ball out of the half on the fake out. Another trick out of Coach Parker's playbook. Burneye shifted. Everyone drew him in and then went for the air punt towards the 45, bringing it down. Fitch to have possession in Wadsworth territory to start. What a trick play from Coach Parker again, deep in the playbook. Fitch now an opportunity to have a lead to open up quarter number 3. Wadsworth had a lead at halftime in last year's contest against Austintown. Actually had a third quarter lead at the end of 3, 28-7. Or 28-17, excuse me. Fitch ultimately ended up winning that one 38-28 a year ago. These two teams only met up one other time in a playoff game back November 18th, 2014, in which Fitch was a winner in that one as well, 15-3. 2-0 all-time record versus the Wadsworth Grizzlies are the Austintown Falcons. And a chance for them to get their first lead of the game. Officials talking things over. As it stands right now, it's first down Austintown in Grizzlies territory. I believe the play they're questioning it. They're talking it over. I think there's no secret, though, that the officiating crew here tonight has been a little bit slow on the calls every time that any kind of questionable play or any time a flag has been thrown. Seems like a 5-minute conversation has to ensue for them to figure out exactly what it is. We, of course, appreciate all the officials that take the time out of their busy schedules to be here, but still, boos raining down. I believe they're going to say football goes to the Wadsworth Grizzlies. They're questioning things now, are the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Infuriated is Coach Parker, and a flag going to come out on top of it. But you have to side with Coach Parker. The officials came out, made a call, reversed the call after convening. This is what you have to deal with, though, as an official when you have to make those kind of calls. You live and you die with the results and the consequences. You know someone's going to be unhappy. Unfortunately for YSN, it's one of our teams, but the officials come together. They make a call on the field. A couple penalties come out on the Falcons. I don't know how they're sorting this out. We're going to have to figure it out. Grizzlies will have the ball, you would think. What? Now we're 3 seconds into the half right now. Let's mind you on that, folks. And we are having so many issues on the field of play here in Artwright Stadium and figuring out what we're even doing. And now they're resetting up in a kickoff formation. So we've seen the offense, the defense, special teams all come out, and now I think we're going to re-kick it. This all started with a onside kick attempt that the Falcons initially recovered and was called recovered by the officials. Officials came together, said, no, it's not recovered anymore, gave the ball back to Wadsworth, and now I think they're just re-kicking it, backing them up to the 30, maybe even further. So Wadsworth going to have a chance to get a good return as the kick going to come from, I believe, the 25 is where Burneye is going to have it. As Josiah Burneye. We got, so the penalties were addressed on the kickoff. We're re-kicking it. Wadsworth now looking to get the possession to start as Wadsworth. Chance to get great field position for the Grizzlies. And a squib kick hauled in near the 30. Davis Nye near the 50 and tackled in there is where Nye. Midfield is where Wadsworth will take over at 11:51 to go in the third quarter. And we're finally going to get some offense and some football played here in half number 2. We'll be back with the Grizzlies possession right after this.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous. And on the 21 News social media platforms.
On the road.
Right back here. Figueroa gets the ball and a flag coming in. So, talking here in the press box here, we trying to get some more information on what happened in that kickoff, and I believe the play or the ball was never whistled in, or the play was never whistled in. So the play was never alive when the Falcons got the kick off and recovered it, and that was the big discussion. But the holding from Wadsworth backs them up to a 1st and 20 situation now as the Falcons get some help on the penalty game defensively. Fisher now has to go a decent chunk of yards from a 40 to a 40. 20 yards to make up for the Grizzlies. Fisher takes the snap back in the pass game, has some time, avoids out of the pocket, looking to knock it down. Nice job batting it down. Iowa State commit Cam Smith cuts in front, uses the right arm to swat it away from the intended target. 2nd and 20 coming up for the Grizzlies. Falcons defense now looking to give Fitch a possession regardless after the fake came up for nothing. So triple receiver option to the left of Fisher. Now into motion goes Stack. Looking to the left now, rolling out right, trying to get to Stack downfield. Interception. No flag came in from the back judge. Dan Evans III gets the interception. Evans III trying to get some openings as flags come in. And the interception comes from Dan Evans III. I believe the INT gonna count. Flags do come in after it. The INT was grabbed, but back judge. There was some fight for the football down the sideline, but no PI was called. INT, turnover. Dan Evans III has the touchdown, has a big defensive play all over the place. DE3. So Fitch, though, going to get backed up after the interception, but a huge opportunity for the Falcons to now grab a lead here in quarter number 3. First offensive drive now coming up for Fitch. Dom Perry, far side of the field out wide right, or wide left, excuse me. Near side of the field to the right. Triple receiver option. As handoff goes to DJ Williams, and Williams tries to get the edge, gets a good gain on first. Close to a first down, 2nd and 4 now. Over half the yardage needed on the carry. Fitch. 4 receivers. Again, trying to get the jump from the Grizzlies defense. Couldn't get it. 15 seconds remain on the play clock. 10:20 to go here in quarter number 3. Snap. Keeper. Vaughn tries to get the left side. Oh, he has room. Vaughn by himself. No one in front of him. Turn on the afterburners. Touchdown Falcons. Austintown evens things up at a baker's dozen. What kind of difference has that young man made for this Falcons offense? After losing the quarterback play of statistically the greatest passing quarterback in Fitch history, Devin Sherwood, a lot of questions arose in that QB position, and Deshaun Vaughn Jr., number 9, has answered that and more with flying colors through 7 weeks of the season, now into week 8. Tying the game up 13-13 apiece, 9:57 to go in quarter number 3. Josiah Burney lines up an extra point attempt to give Fitch their first lead of the ball game. Kick is up through the uprights, and a 2-for-2 day for Burney has the Falcons in front by 1. 14-13, Fitch in front over the Wadsworth Grizzlies, thanks in part to a Deshaun Vaughn Jr. keeper from under center all the way to the house for 6. Falcons with the lead. We'll be back. Wadsworth to get the possession back right after this.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University, and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana, and I am why I'm proud.
Touchdown from Fitch's Deshaun Vaughn Jr. has the Falcons in front for the first time this game. But the Wadsworth Grizzlies now playing from behind the first time, looking for a response. So the Falcons going to be discussing things. Josiah Burney, this is a position where the Falcons like to come out with the onside attempt, but they break the huddle. Burney now sets up. Fitch playing with the lead for the first time tonight. Special teams unit and Burney leading things off here on the kickoff. Burney with a nice kick away, hauled in near the 10-yard line. Davis Nye tries to work himself to the middle of the field, right into the pile. Falcons there meeting him at the 30 and taken down near the 30-yard line for the Wadsworth Grizzlies to take over on offense. South Range up on Jefferson, as you see, 35-7. 14-0 Springfield up on Western Reserve as well. Struthers looking for another win as the Wildcats leading Niles 20-0. And feel-good story for the Wildcats, really turning their season around, getting some big wins as of late down the stretch. Under 10 to go. Wadsworth trailing by a single point. Fisher on the fake, Screen pass wide, right, or far side of the field, and a gain of about half the yards needed on the screen. 2nd and 5. Nice play to establish themselves. Grizzlies on 1st down. Half the yardage needed. Trying to get the draw. Falcons looking to play with more discipline, not lose that penalty game in the second half. Going to be a huge key for Fitch. Snap. Again, the handoff. Figueroa tries to just put the shoulder down. Nice power running by Figueroa, getting the 1st down near the 45. So a 1st down gain. Figueroa has been a difference maker. Whistles were blown initially, but I think they said player was down. So, yeah, they're going to have to make the substitution. Little slow to get up, so they call for the injury. So having to come off the field for at least one play is Christian Latone. First down and 10. Grizzlies go back to the run game. Nothing to be had there as a gain of maybe 1, if that. They say about a half yard, actually, does the official. They do give them a small gain. 2nd down and 10 still listed, though, on the scoreboard. But now they move the ball back. So official tried to give them a half yard, but they said, never mind on that. So the Grizzlies now 2nd down and 10. 8-10 and ticking. Trailing by 1 is Wadsworth. First time they've trailed this ball game. Arnold went into motion. Fisher looking towards Arnold. Looking towards Nye, excuse me. No, Arnold, with the pass. No, they say incompletion. As Davis Nye tried to haul it in, but they say incomplete. So that brings up 3rd down and 10 now for Wadsworth. Fitzgerald coming off the field for Fitch in a 3rd and 10 scenario, taking some beef off the line in favor of an extra defensive back. Falcons trying to shut down the passing game. Wadsworth looking for Fitch's 45. That would be a first. Trips formation to Fisher's left. He takes the snap in out of the shotgun. Over the middle. Catch is complete. And that is a nice pass from Fisher to get the 1st down near the 40 of Austintown. It's a nice job by Fisher that time. Staying calm throughout the pocket, firing a seed over the middle for the completion. Grizzlies looking to get the lead right back. Figueroa gets the ball back. Figueroa gets about 3 yards, I believe, on the carry. 2nd down, 7 to go. .7:28 and ticking. Quarter number 3 here in Arkwright Stadium, Wadsworth, Ohio. First time the Falcons have ever visited Wadsworth. Nice pass. Oh, right there on the tackle. Even better defensive read. Deshaun Vaughn Jr. Such a natural at the safety position. He's taken on the QB play this year really well, but he's played safety his whole life. 6 INTs a year ago. 3 this year to this point. 7-16. Fisher on another 3rd down, looking for his 2nd conversion this drive. Fisher fakes it. Pass again goes to Stack, as able to avoid the first tackle. Stack still on his feet. Stack keeps going near the 10, pushed out of bounds. 1st and goal for the Grizzlies. As nice catch and run as Stack turned on the afterburners. As quick as a hiccup made that play all himself. 1st and 10. Figueroa tried to get some yardage again. Not a ton of running room for Figueroa as Fitch really doing a good job slowing down that running game, really forcing Wadsworth into a pass-heavy offense. Second down, 7 to go. Not a goal scenario, still a 1st down. Oh, as trying to hurdle over the player as down. You got remember, hurdles are allowed too when the player is down, able to jump over it. Only a yard to be had, 3rd and 6. 1st down marker is actually right around the 1-yard line, not a 3rd and goal situation. Two-yard line is the goal for Wadsworth, trying to get a 1st. You question if it's 4-down territory here if Wadsworth would try to get the lead with a field goal. 3rd and 6, looking for another conversion. Would be their 3rd. Tosses it into the corner of the end zone. Will Stack was there to make the completion. It's a touchdown for Wadsworth, and right back in front are the Grizzlies. Now the question becomes, do you go for 2 in this situation? Try to get yourself a 7-point advantage. 5:53 to go in the 3rd. Stack with his 2nd touchdown of the game. He has 1 rushing, 1 receiving on the day. Wadsworth looking for the 2. Rolling out right, Fisher looking for openings and able to get the completion. 2-point conversion is good. Nice job by the Grizzlies to clinch a 7-point advantage to put the Falcons down by a touchdown and an extra point. Fitch back down by 7 as they're set to get the ball back right after this on ysnlive.com.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter of play. Wadsworth set to kick off and hauling it in off the squib. Able to keep a hold of it, but tackle coming in late as it took a second to recover it near the 25. So Fitch going to have to go 75 to tie this game. 5:46 left to go, 3rd quarter play. Both teams with all their timeouts left. Fitch was able to take a 14-13 lead thanks to Dan Evans III's interception that set up a touchdown run, long run by Deshaun Vaughn Jr. that put Fitch up. Wadsworth responded with a touchdown pass from Fisher to Stack and a 2-point conversion completion to put him up by 7. Fitch now looking to get back to even, trailing by 7. Keeper by Vaughn. Vaughn able to get some yardage, about 3 yards carry. So 2nd and 7 for Vaughn and the Falcons. Four receivers set again. DJ Williams as Jamel James not going to return for this game. Williams being tasked as primary back for Fitch. Williams gets the handoff. Williams has some running room. Williams gets the first down. Nice first down run by 42 Williams. Under 5 to go in quarter number 3. Fitch trying to work rather quickly, now checking off on the sideline.
And only one card is up on the sideline for Austintown Fitch. Deshaun Vaughn is ready for the snap.
Vaughn on the fake. Vaughn keeps it. Vaughn trying to avoid the tacklers. Vaughn looking for as much yards as he can. Goes out of bounds as pushed out of bounds. So loss of about a yard, maybe 2 for Vaughn. Second down and about 12 to go for Fitch. As Vaughn on 2nd and 12 for Fitch. First down is set at the 50. Williams looking for the edge. Williams gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Forward progress going to get him to the 40. Third down and 10 coming up for Fitch. 4:14 and ticking in quarter number 3. As Fitch at risk of 4th down now on their own 40. Falcons trying to get to midfield. Vaughn takes the snap. Vaughn getting chased out of the pocket. Vaughn able to stay on his feet. Tackle coming near the sideline and pushed out of bounds near the 45. Half the yardage needed for Fitch and Vaughn, but it's 4th and 5. Falcons gonna elect, I think, to go for it on offense, and it's gonna be Cam Smith that's checking in as an offensive.
And they have that goofy formation again with 3 players at different parts of the field. And the Grizzlies have nobody deep.
As timeout going to be called by Austintown Fitch as Vaughn was back as the punter. They're going to want to talk things over. 3:44 to go here in Arkwright Stadium. Wadsworth leading 21-14. Fitch with a 4th and 5. We'll be right back.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana, and I am why I'm proud.
Right back here, third quarter of play, 3:45 to go in the quarter. Vaughn out in a punt formation for Fitch at their own 45, needing to get to the 50 for a first. Vaughn has punted from this situation. Vaughn again going to go for the punt and letting it bounce. And they're going to bounce it into the 26-yard line, and Fitch defense needing a stop now in the worst way. 3:37 left in the third, but we've seen this Wadsworth team burn as much as 7 to 8 minutes off the clock with a single possession. So if they can do something similar, go up by 2, it could be a very difficult comeback trail for the Falcons to try to attempt. Fitch defense needs to come up big in this drive as Wadsworth looks for another successful 6.
First and 10 from the 26-yard line. Hasn't been many changes here on offense. It's been Kyle Figuray for the most part. Metzger had a couple.
Figuray, the running back for Wadsworth. Fisher hands it off to Figuray. Figuray, though, again, not much running room. And if one thing the Falcons have adjusted to defensively, it's slowing that run game down.
You know, the one thing that Luke Fisher is known for is for putting the ball up. 3 receivers.
2nd and 9, 3:15 and ticking. Screen pass goes to Stack. Good blocking. Stack turns on the afterburners, and again the screen pass to Stack burns the Falcons, and Falcons defense really needs to bear down on those sidelines. Wadsworth using some speed and beating Fitch for another first. Fisher, 3:04. Handoff again, Figueroa stopped after about a gain of 1. .250 and ticking now, quarter number 3. Austintown Fitch looking for a defensive stand. Wadsworth chance to go up by 2 scores late. Fisher on the snap. Fisher looking for passing as stays alive in the pocket, still staying alive. Fisher gets tackled after a gain on 2nd, close to the 50, as Fisher and the Grizzlies have a chance on 3rd down. Going to back them up a little bit. It's 3rd and 5 for Wadsworth. Big opportunity for Falcons, needing a stop. 2 minutes to go here, quarter number 3. Fisher did a great job of just staying on his feet, staying alive to extend that play as long as possible. Stack goes into motion. Handoff goes to Figueroa. Figueroa gets slowed down near the 50. Only a gain of about 1 or 2. 4th down coming up at midfield for Wadsworth. Do the Grizzlies elect to get risky to try and go for it on 4th? Fitch might need to dial up one more defensive stop. Offense stays on. Figueroa and Fisher out of the shotgun. Figueroa on Fisher's left hip. Again, Stack goes into motion. Cam Smith follows him. At 2 seconds left, and a timeout going to be called as line judge calls the timeout. 57 seconds to go. First one from Wadsworth as they lead it by 7. As 2 timeouts left for each team. Grizzlies with a 4th down and 4 coming up right after this.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up.
Right back here, big 4th down coming up as punt looking to get away. Davis Nye puts a line drive right into the hands of Dan Evans III. Evans III rechanges his momentum, and Evans III gets tackled near the 15. Good tackle by Wadsworth as the Grizzlies stop Evans short, and the Falcons going to have to go a long way to try to tie this ball game up. 45 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Fitch playing against the clock a little bit now as time continues to wind down, trailing by 7. Dom Perry, Cam Smith in as receivers. Dan Evans III, Jaden Ely. Evans, Smith, Perry. Far side of the field to the left. Ely near side to the right of Vaughn. Williams on his left hip. Williams gets the fake on the handoff. Vaughn looks for the pass to Ely. Ely can't haul it in, though. Near the 50 would have been a home run play. If Ely makes the catch, it would have been 6, no doubt. But it's 2nd down and 10 for Fitch. as Ely couldn't haul it in. 2nd and 10. Fitch at 38 seconds in quarter 3. Vaughn goes to the handoff. Williams tries to get as much as he can. And they get to the 20. 3 yards on the carry from Williams, 3rd and 7. And this might take us to the 4th quarter. See if Fitch elects to take a snap. Don't have to before the end of the 3rd. Vaughn does take the snap. They look for it on 3rd. DJ Williams there for the first down grab, still on his feet, out of bounds at the 40. Big play by Fitch and Vaughn to get a first down and get themselves set up near the 40-yard line. Falcons driving, trailing by 7. We go to the final quarter of play right after this. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com.
I love the customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale. If they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle, I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Quarter number 4 getting ready to get underway. Fitch got a big first down to end the 3rd. Final 12 goes up on the scoreboard as the Falcons 2 yards past their own 40-yard line, looking for Wadsworth's 48. Fitch and Vaughn, first down and 10. Vaughn goes to Williams. Williams barrels his way forward for a good gain on first. As Fitch got close to the midfield stripe, they're past the 45 at the 47, need 5 yards, for the first. Fitch looking for 5 more on the first. Vaughn starts moving out of the pocket. Vaughn getting chased out. Vaughn keeps it alive. Oh, what a strike to Ely. Nice catch by Jay Neely at the Wadsworth 35. Vaughn kept that play alive as long as possible and made something from it as the drive continues into Wadsworth territory. They go back to the ground game. Williams on the hesitation stays on his feet before getting tackled down. Minimal gain on first. 2nd down and 8. As Vaughn, DJ Williams on his left hip, Jay Neely far side of the field. On the near side of your screen, you got Dom Perry, Cam Smith, Dan Evans III bunched up in a trips. Vaughn, the keeper. Vaughn spins out of the first tackle and gets himself to the 25. Nice job by Vaughn. Very close to a first. They say move the chains. It's a first.
First down and 10 from the 25-yard line.
25-yard line, 5 yards away from Wadsworth's red zone.
Two receivers right, two receivers left. As
Pair of receivers each way for Vaughn. He elects to go with the running back Williams up the middle. Williams looks like he gets right to the cusp of the red zone of the 20 on another 5-yard gain for Fitch on first. Gonna back him up actually a couple. As the knee was down a bit before the 20. Call it the 22, 2nd and 7. Falcons needing a score, trailing by 7. Faking the sweep to Evans the third, breaking out of the pocket. Vaughn tries to throw the seed for the completion, couldn't get the touchdown pass complete to the end zone. As Vaughn elected to get rid of it, bring up 3rd and 7. No doubt you would think 4-down territory for Fitch, though. Good defense shown by the secondary of Wadsworth, holding out in the end zone. 9:05 in the ball game. Fitch trailing by 7. Ely and Evans the third out to the far side of the field. Smith and Perry to the near side. They go handoff. DJ Williams has a nice carry. Chance for the 6 as he's pushed out of bounds, but not before getting into a goal line scenario. 1st and goal for Fitch. First down and goal at the 8-yard line for Austintown. 8:57. Fitch, golden opportunity to try to even this ball game up. Williams gets the handoff right back, and he gets stopped shy as he got maybe a yard or 2 on the carry. Fitch now. 8:35 and ticking at the 7. Vaughn checks off with Parker. 14 seconds, 13 seconds and ticking on the play clock. 8:20 remains on the game clock. Vaughn takes a snap, rolls out right. Vaughn looking for the opening. Good defense by Wadsworth. Vaughn just holds out and sneaks his way into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the ball game as Deshaun Vaughn with the score gets the Falcons back within 1. (21-20), Wadsworth still in front. Fitch needing the extra point attempt by Josiah Burneye. 2 for 2 on the day, looking for his 3rd extra point. Josiah Burneye looking to split the uprights. As good as gold is Burneye. And we're tied up again. 21 apiece here in quarter number 4. 8:06 to go. Wadsworth to get the ball back, looking for a lead. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Welcome back, everybody. Quarter number 4, 8:06 remaining. We're evened up 21 apiece. (21-21) all. Burneye setting to kick off for the Falcons. Wadsworth back ready to receive the kickoff at 8:06. Kick is off. It's hauled in by Davis Nye. Davis Nye looking for some running room. Falcons tacklers in at the 25, and that looks to be where Wadsworth will start on offense with a tick under 8 minutes to go. So Fitch becomes wildly important that the Falcons try to get a stop. Not knowing how many possessions each team will get, you figure at the minimum 1 for each team. Fitch defense able to force the punt from Wadsworth in their last drive. As Luke Fisher going to check off on his sideline. Figueroa is on his right hip, 3 receivers to Fisher's left. As Fisher fires to the left, gets the completion, and the first down catch. So first down pass and catch initially right off the bat for Wadsworth to start things here in this drive.
He's an athlete. He's an athlete.
Yeah, Fisher seems comfortable throwing to him. It's been a nice little blessing.
7:51, Fitch. And the Grizzlies tied at 21 apiece. Handoff to Figueroa. Figueroa tries to stay alive, but reinforcements come in, make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss for Wadsworth. So Wadsworth goes back a couple. It's 2nd and 12. Mooney really making it a close one after trailing 17-0 to Warren Harding. Mooney has made that a 17-14 game now. Fisher at 7:18 trying to avoid the tackle on the screen pass, and it's a drop by Figueroa for Wadsworth. And a tough 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Grizzlies. That was a good executed screen pass by the blockers. Offensive line got out, did their job for the Grizzlies. Unfortunate drop makes them have to get creative on 3rd and 12. Wadsworth looking for a first, 7:13 to go here in the final quarter of play. Falcons. We're on the Falcons side of the field. The bleachers are rumbling, looking for a defensive stand. Fake on the handoff. Fisher looking to pass. Goes over the middle. The pass is tipped off one of the fingertips and falls incomplete. No flags make an appearance on the field. It's 4th down for Wadsworth. As Fisher had an open target down the far sideline. If that's caught, that's a first down and more. But the Grizzlies have to wisely punt and bet on their defense that has held a potent Falcons offense to just 21 points. Nice punt by Nye, hauled in Dan Evans III. Evans III looking for some blockers. Evans III still on his feet, able to get the edge. Evans III, some more running room. He's still on his feet. Evans III at the 30, tackled out of bounds. DE3 does it again in the special teams. A touchdown earlier. A massive return gets them into Wadsworth territory and an opportunity for the Falcons to take their 2nd lead of the ball game. Dan Evans III, simply a difference maker for Fitch tonight in all facets of the game. Interception on defense, touchdown return on special teams. Some big 3rd down catches on offense. Dan Evans III. There's 3 Dan Evans. You could count him one. Special teams, offense, and defense. A 3-headed monster himself. DJ Williams, open running room. Oh, what a tackle. Davis Nye was an immovable object on that as DJ Williams ran into Davis Nye, and it was like he hit a Ford F-150 as Williams pops back up, gives a little head nod to the tackle from Nye, but it's a 2nd down and 1 coming up now for Fitch. Davis Nye, too. Another great play for Nye. As Williams tries to fall forward for the first, and he gets it. Davis Nye listed at 6'2", 200 pounds. An athlete is what he's listed as on the roster page, and boy, I'd say under 6 minutes to go as the 1st down and 10 for Fitch. Need to get to the 5. Falcons need to take care of the ball. Had 2 fumbles inside the red zone a week ago. Goes for screen pass. Oh, what tackle on Dan Evans III that time. Came in there from the secondary and made a heck of a tackle to force some loss in yardage. 2nd and 12. Great defensive play by Wadsworth. Fitch might elect to keep it on the ground, try to burn as much clock as they can. They do go with the handoff. Williams looks for some running room. Williams has some running room in front of him past the 10-yard line. Nice gain for DJ Williams on the carry. 3rd and 2, got 10 yards of the 12 needed. Need to get to the 6-yard line. Does Fitch for a first. Under 5 to go. 4:40 on the clock here in the 4th. Vaughn sending 3 receivers out wide to the right. None on the left. Empty on that side. Vaughn takes the handoff. Goes to Williams. Williams behind the blocker. Gets the 1st down. And 1st and goal now for the Falcons. Huge setup for Fitch as they try to take a lead here in the 4th. No rush to snap the ball here. Austintown can burn as much clock as they need to on this drive and on this snap. 22 seconds remain on the play clock. Fitch can take this all the way under 4. 1st and goal at the 4. Williams gets the handoff. Williams stays on his feet but gets tackled near the 5. It might be a loss of a yard. But you got to figure if you're Fitch, you'd be all right even if Wadsworth holds them to 4th. You got a good field goal kicker in Burneye. You could realistically burn this clock down to almost nothing if you snap it 2 more times on carries and elect to kick it. The handoff to Williams. Williams tries to just fall into the end zone. He's just a bit short by about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 on 3rd. This can go to about 3 minutes and 30-some seconds, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds, excuse me, by the time Austintown snaps it on 3rd and 3. Fitch, don't throw it out that they go for it on 4th either. And whistles are blown before the snap and a timeout by the Falcons. They want to talk things over. Boy, oh boy, sweaty palms time here in Artwright Stadium in Wadsworth, Ohio. 21 apiece between the Grizzlies and Falcons. 2:36 remains on the game clock. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com. We'll be back with the wrap-up of all the coverage right after this.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back, everybody. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com. 2:36 in the fourth quarter, 21-21 all. Fitch looking to take a lead. 3rd down and 3 for the Falcons. Inside the goal line, 3rd and goal. Vaughn stays on his feet. Vaughn still on his feet, tries to dump it off, and it is knocked incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th and 3 at 2:30 in the game. Falcons going to play for the lead and attempt the field goal with Josiah Burneye and trust in the defense to try to make a stop. So Josiah Burneye, now a big field goal that he'll have to set up for. Essentially extra point range, just a yard behind it. And I believe delay of game being called. And they're going to have to back up Austintown some more. So Burneye going to have some more yardage to tack on to this field goal at try. Another delay of game called on Fitch this evening. Could be the game. 2:30 left to go. Fitch looking to break the tie. Josiah Burneye, field goal attempt. Snap is down, kick is up, splitting the uprights. No, it's no good. It hooked left, and a missed field goal has this tied up at 21, and Wadsworth has a chance to win the ball game. But they're going to have to take a decent chunk off the field. The delay of game helped push the Falcons back as the wind too. Breeze coming in a little bit, but it was hooked wide left on the attempt. 21-21 all, and Wadsworth for a chance at redemption. 0-2 all-time versus the Falcons are the Grizzlies. Losses came back in last year, 2021 in Austintown, and in a playoff game back on November 18th in 2014 in Austintown. Fitch defense now has to come up for the Falcons. Yet again. 2:28 to go. Looking to break the tie and leave Fitch with no time. Fisher looking for a big first play. Has plenty of time, but just throws it away. So takes the loss of down, 2nd and 10. The only issue with that play on throwing it out, only burning 8 seconds off the clock, and you got to try to get enough first to make sure that you don't give Fitch the ball back in this quarter. If you're Wadsworth, you're playing for the win or overtime. Fitch if they can get any time left on the clock. They still have a timeout left. Wadsworth with 2:22 left to go, quarter 4. Fisher at 2nd down and 10. Figueroa on his hip, back to pass again. Fisher look to throw over the middle. It's a completion. Davis Nye, first down for Nye, and Nye gets tackled out near the 40. As the tackle near the 40, 2:12 to go, and a first down by Wadsworth. Wadsworth approaching midfield, trying to put a game-winning drive together. 2-minute drill in full effect at 2:12. Figueroa goes into motion as a receiver, 5 wide now for Fisher. Fisher avoids the sack. Oh, what a completion. It's a completion to the 40, opposite 40 on the completion. Nice catch by Keating. Aaron Keating gets the catch. Falcons territory at the 40. Handoff again, Figueroa. This is a design to try to burn some clock. And 2nd down coming up for Wadsworth. 35-yard line, minute 50 and ticking. Fisher. Hands off again. Figueroa gets the first down near the 25-yard line, and that's where Fisher is going to be at 25, minute 31. Field goal position now for the Grizzlies. Still a long one. Still would like to take some off of it. Minute 15 and ticking. Fisher looking to get an offsides call. 15 seconds left in the play clock and get it under a minute before they snap it. Taking the snap, faking the handoff. Robinson, oh, it's a sack and a big sack for the Falcons. Behind the 30, go Wadsworth. 49-48 and ticking. No timeout either side. 2nd down and 18 now for Wadsworth. 36 seconds. Fisher over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. 3rd down, 18. Will Stack couldn't hold on to it. 32 seconds to go. 3rd and 18. Fitch looking for a stop. One timeout left for the Falcons, 2 for Wadsworth. 32 seconds to go in the game, 21-21 all. Wadsworth in Falcon territory at the 32. 3rd and 18. Fisher looking for the first. The toss down deep. Jay Neely tried to make the interception. Incompletion. No flags out. It's 4th and 18 for Wadsworth. 25 seconds to go. And now decisions. First down marker is at the 12 of the Falcons. Very long field goal if they elect to attempt it. You're pushing 50 yards. Gonna go for it. 25 seconds. Falcons need another stop. 4th and 18. Fisher uncorks it. The out of bounds and no catch. 4th down. Turnover on downs, and Fitch with 17 seconds and a timeout to go has, at the very least, an opportunity to win the ball game. These two teams have met up twice, but this will be the closest affair between the two teams as far as final scores are concerned. Falcons have a timeout to try one more field goal if they get into range. 17 seconds to go. Time to maybe get 3 plays off if you work quickly. You figure at the very least 2. Fitch and Vaughn staying alive, has some open room to the left side. Flag came in as likely coming back, and it's going to go against the Falcons. Holding is going against Fitch at 8 seconds to go, so it's going to back the Falcons up. It was near the 40, so going to be backed up from the spot, so only really a loss of a yard or maybe 2 from the spot. Could be heading to overtime, extra football here in Arkwright Stadium in Wadsworth, Ohio. How about that score? Ursuline being Villa Angela St. Joseph 40-0. So the Falcons at 8 seconds, 1 timeout, can try to get a decent chunk with 1 play, take a timeout, and then take a shot. But you need to aim for near like the 50, if that. But it looks like we're going to overtime as the knee from Vaughn sends us for some extra football. 21-21 tie. 4 quarters couldn't decide it between these two teams as the 3rd place team in Division I Region 1, the Wadsworth Grizzlies, take on the 4th place team in Division II Region 5, the Austintown Fitch Falcons, in an overtime period right after this.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Before we get ready to start, we just had the coin toss at the midfield. Austintown Fitch won the toss and has elected to defer. So the Wadsworth Grizzlies to get first possession. Quick reminder on high school overtime rules and how it works. Both teams are going to be slated to get the ball at the 20-yard line. Both teams get a possession regardless. Now, you can score a field goal, you could score a touchdown, you can turn the ball over. Point is, after each team gets a possession, if there is no clear leader after that first possession, you will get another possession at the 20, where both teams will get an additional possession. We will ensue this back and forth until we have a clear leader and a clear winner defined here in Week 8. So Fitch electing to give the ball to Wadsworth and know what they need to do offensively after this. Defensively, though, they need a stop any way that they can get it, or at the very least hold them to a field goal try. So we get ready for the start of overtime here. Fisher and the Grizzlies open up the overtime period with a keeper from Fisher and tackled down near the 10 for Fisher. And it was actually Stack. Stack is checked in as the quarterback. Stack keeps it again. Stack gets tackled down, but a face mask going to be called likely on the Falcons. Flags coming in late. So this is going to add some extra yards to the end of the play, if that is what it is. We await the call from our head referee. Yep, and it is the face mask on the Falcons. Push Wadsworth further into Fitch territory. Fisher now back in. Hand off to Figueray. Figueray sheds some tackles and gets the touchdown. Figueray barrels it in. It's a 27-21 lead. So extra point attempt coming up for Wadsworth and Dinwiddie. No clock in play, only the play clock, no game clock in play in overtime. Dinwiddie, 1 for 2 in the extra point attempt. Big extra point kick try here, trying to give them a 7-point advantage. As that kick, able to split it, and it's 7 points advantage for Wadsworth. But now the question becomes for Fitch, if you score a touchdown, Fitch can elect to go for the 2 and try to get out of here early rather than play a ton of extra football, risk injuries in Week 8. And we oftentimes do see the team, honestly, that gets that second possession elect to go for the 2-point conversion just because of you try to avoid injuries during the regular season, get to the next week as healthy as possible. Not changing the side of the field. So going to stay right here, give the ball to the Falcons at the 20. Fitch looking for a touchdown, trailing by 7. Vaughn keeps it himself, changes the direction. Vaughn stays on his feet and gets tackled out of bounds, gaining a few yards on the keeper. No doubt going to be 4-down territory all the way. You use 4 downs for this. Trailing by a touchdown, field goal does you no good for Austintown. Vaughn hands off to Williams. Williams looking for the edge, and a face mask coming in. And that's going to be a face mask on Wadsworth. And alternating face mask calls on both teams' defense is going to set them up offensively. You would think. We'll wait for the call from the head referee, but I think a face mask coming on Wadsworth. And that is going to be the call. Push the Falcons forward to a first. We'll see if it's 1st and goal or 1st and 10 for Fitch. I think that's the question that's going to be sorted out, where that football is going to be spotted. 1st and goal, 8-yard line is where they're placing it. So the chains are down. Fitch, all comes down to this. At the minimum, 4 plays for the Falcons to try to break pay dirt. And then the decision becomes, do you go for the win or the tie? Vaughn hands it off. Williams up the middle, falls forward inside the 5, about half the yardage needed on first. Computer point bowl, you can call it. Ton of computer points on the line for the winner of this game. Head referee having a brief conversation with Williams. Fitch is at the 5, 2nd down and goal. Trailing by 7 here in overtime. .14 seconds left on the play clock. Vaughn gets a different call. Feeds it to his line. 8 seconds and ticking. Vaughn takes the snap. Hand off to Williams. Williams with the cut and the touchdown. Now the question becomes, does Fitch go for the win or the tie? 28-27, Wadsworth in front. They're going to send Burneye to the 10-yard line for a setup. Coach Parker betting on his defense to make a stop rather than the offense to win the game. Burneye sets up the extra point try to tie it up here in overtime. Sent us to another overtime as that one is true, splitting the uprights. We're even at 28. So a double overtime is to ensue as we'll bring the Wadsworth offense right back out here right after this.
I love the customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale. If they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle, I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Welcome back, everybody. Here, the start of the second overtime. As hold everything, I think maybe, one rule I think I need to correct, I think they alternate possessions. Yeah, they do. So double overtime. Since Fitch had the ball second in the first OT, Fitch will get the ball first here in the second OT to try to score. So correction on that. Falcons, big opportunity to try to take a lead now at the 20. Vaughn checks off with Coach Parker. Trips to the right of Vaughn. That's Ely, Cam Smith, and Dan Evans III. Dominic Perry down to the near side of the screen to Vaughn's left. DJ Williams on the carry, held to no gain, 2nd down and 10. DJ Williams acting as the primary ball carrier in this one after Jamel James injured on the first play of the game, unable to return. Lower body injury to either a knee or an ankle, I believe, was the injury. So I'll wait to hear a word back on number 5, Jamel James. 2nd down and 10, Fitch and Wadsworth Grizzlies deadlocked at a 28-28 tie. Spreading things out wide on the offense. Vaughn from the shotgun takes the snap. Has to get rid of it quickly. It's intercepted by the Wadsworth Grizzlies as he was hit as he threw it. Taken out of bounds. Big interception by Wadsworth as they're going to get the ball back and a chance to win it on offense. An uncharacteristic interception by Vaughn. He got touched as he released it. And Wadsworth now will have a chance to walk it off as they will now start at the 20. Fitch defense, the only thing that could help them now. Field goal can win it for Wadsworth. They go for the handoff. Figure gets about half the yardage needed, 5 on the carry. Handoff again. Figure gets stopped shy that time. That's 3rd down. Grizzlies, no doubt, would rather get the touchdown than try a field goal. 3rd and 4. Coming up for Wadsworth. Stack is the quarterback. The handoff, and Figure trying to get as many yardage needed. He might have gotten it. Yes, they say move the chains. It's a first for Wadsworth. 4 plays to try to win it for the Grizzlies. They hand off to Figure, and Figure is stopped short. Second and goal at the 8. Again, Figure trying to push that line. Falcons pushing him back, and the tackle there. 3rd down coming up, and goal for Wadsworth. But an injury now to one of the Grizzlies, and it's Figure. Figure, and it looks like it might be one of those legs. He is writhing in pain. We're going to take a break. Be right back.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
And on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience from sales to financing and even service.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Coca's 24-slice pizza, 75 boneless wings, or our famous pepperoni rolls. Big game favorites. Order now and beat the rush. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Big game on the network, and one I know a lot of people are tuning into. One of the last ones we have on ysnlive.com. Unfortunate news, though, breaking out here at Art Wright Stadium as Kyle Figueroa, one of the lead backs here for the Grizzlies, and having a great heck of a performance tonight against the Falcons, has suffered a major injury, and it looks like potentially they're going to need to bring the card out. This is still a 28-28 game, though. And Wadsworth has a 3rd down and 7 situationally, still a down to try to score. Whether that's a field goal or a touchdown that they try to get is going to be determined in this. They might just try to set up field goal position on 3rd down and kick it rather than attempt the touchdown. But either way, injury to Kyle Figueroa as they're bringing out the stretcher to get this young man off of the field. And like we do with all of our high school athletes too, regardless of the team or regardless of the outcome, you never want to see these type of injuries. So we here at ysnlive.com, of course, wish Kyle Figueroa the best in his recovery and future endeavors, and hopefully him and his family can get through this recovery process together and get him back to 100%. So as they deal with this injury on the football field, we're going to get right back to action here as soon as possible. It's 3rd down and 7 for Wadsworth, 28-28 in a double overtime and a chance to win it for the Grizzlies. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com. We'll be back here right after this.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINX.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root.
And a ovation, and well-deserved for Kyle Figueroa as he gets carted off the field, fully conscious, showing good spirits, and Falcons players going over and showing a great deal of respect to number 28, the running back for the Wadsworth Grizzlies. 31 carries, 111 yards, and a touchdown tonight for the young man, and he's had a heck of a game for a heck of a ball game. Wadsworth going to take a little bit of time to warm up. Don't forget, people, 28-28 tied up here. 3rd and 7 is the situation. Wadsworth has a chance to win the game after Fitch threw an interception here in the double overtime. Wadsworth needs just a field goal to win it, but the issue you deal with now is that Wadsworth has about 10 minutes in between snaps now, so you have to worry about momentum that has been lost since that last snap until now. And likely you would think Wadsworth just tries to get themselves set up for a field goal and attempt to kick one. They put 3 minutes on the clock for both teams to warm up before the action resumes here, but we are determined to have a winner here at Art Wright Stadium in Wadsworth, Ohio, as both these teams continue to be deadlocked in the heat of battle. They've been tied up multiple times throughout as Wadsworth looks to get their first win all time against the Falcons. Falcons need defensive stops, however they can get it, as the interception thrown by Deshaun Vaughn, he was hit on the release here in the double overtime, allowed Wadsworth to get in position to try and win this ball game. The ball is going to be at the 7-yard line. As Wadsworth stays in their huddle, going to discuss things over. Fitch is out on the field defensively, ready to start. Whistle's blown, emerging from the huddle. Here comes Wadsworth. Ball game could come down to this play. Will Stack in as the quarterback for Wadsworth, keeps it himself up the middle and tackled shy. So now the Grizzlies will have an opportunity to try and get themselves a game-winning field goal. 4th down, chance to win it for Wadsworth. Jack Dinwiddie for the win. And a timeout called by Fitch, one of their 2, trying to ice the kicker, make Dinwiddie think about it a little bit, as we're going to have to delay the end result of this game a bit further, as the fans of Austintown are in for a late night here at Art Wright Stadium. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to have the end result of this game right after this.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
We always thank our friends over at Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown, the presenting sponsor for YSN Show's Running Point, and a big sponsor overall for YSNLive.com. We always want to remind you that if you want to be one of the sponsors of YSNLive.com, go to YSNLive.com/advertise to find the package that best fits you and your company. Chance to win it as Wadsworth lining up a kick. Jack Dinwiddie, kick is up, it is blocked! Oh, it's still alive. No, they say dead. A blocked kick, and we are still going here at Art Wright Stadium. Are you kidding me? What a defensive stand from the special teams unit. A third overtime is expected. Boy, oh boy, we're in store for a midnight fiasco here in Wadsworth, Ohio. Falcons don't play a close game all year, whether they win or lose, and now go into 3 overtimes here in Wadsworth, Ohio. What a block, keeping things alive. As I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're the only show in town right now for YSNLive.com. Say hello to everyone back at the studio for Audible Call. We appreciate you hanging in with us for this late night at Art Wright Stadium here in Wadsworth, Ohio. As boy, oh boy, an instant classic. You can call this one in the third meeting all time between the Grizzlies and the Falcons. And I think this one going to go down in the history books and be remembered for quite some time. I mean, what plays haven't you had in this ball game? Alternating possessions per overtime, so Wadsworth to open up with the ball here in overtime number 3. Fisher out of the shotgun, now without his top running back, though, Kyle Figueray. Running back is going to be Nathan Metzger. First time he's had all day as that position. Goes for the reception. Oh, what a touchdown catch, Davis Nye. What a one-play touchdown grab for Nye. And it puts them up in one play, 34-28. So now, gonna try to make it a 7-point game. Dinwiddie, Falcons got a block of the field goal last time. That kick is up, and that one is good. Back up by 7 is Wadsworth. Fitch to get the ball back, needing a score, and then they have a decision for a tie or a win. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com. We'll be back with Austintown's possession right after this.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sean Vaughn Jr. Hands off to Williams. Williams stays on his feet. Oh, wow, great job by Williams, just not going down. Second and 8 now for Fitch. Two-yard carry by DJ Williams to open things up. Vaughn, DJ Williams. Goes to Dan Evans III on the screen. Evans III is pushed out of bounds. Shy of the first. 3rd and 6, no doubt, 4-down territory all the way through. Wadsworth looking for defense. Fitch needs the end zone. Falcons need the 10-yard line for a first. Vaughn on the play action, dumps it off. Dan Evans III speed races his way to the end zone. Dan Evans III, a touchdown on offense, a return touchdown on special teams, an interception on defense. What a day. The three-headed dragon himself, DE3, comes up again. And it's a 1-point game. Does Coach Parker elect to go for 2? Is the question? No. Josiah Burneye out to try and match the extra point attempt. Still trusting the process, trusting in the defense for Fitch. Burneye needs this kick. A block would win it for Wadsworth. The kick is up, and it is good. A 4th overtime in store for us here at Art Wright Stadium. Deadlocked at 35 apiece. We go to yet another OT as Fitch will get possession in the 4th overtime right after this.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Falcons, after the score, now going into overtime number 4. Fitch, after the score by Dan Evans III, have to try to get another score to take a lead here in the 4th overtime. Anything you could do, I could do better. The challenge between these two teams all night long. DJ Williams gets the initial carry. Williams gets about half the yardage needed on the first down carry. Second and 6 now coming up for Fitch. 4-yard carry by Williams. 3 hours, 16 minutes game time right now. As Williams gets the carry again, Williams pushes off, falls into the end zone, touchdown, Falcons in the lead. 41-35, Fitch in front. Only the 3rd time this ball game the Falcons have led. As Burneye back to kick it away again. So Josiah Burneye continues to be perfect from extra point territory as he splits the uprights again. Advantage Fitch here in overtime number 4. Let's see if the Grizzlies have a response right after this.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future.
Welcome back, everybody. quadruple overtime at this point. 4 overtime periods. Finds Wadsworth now trailing by 7. They need a touchdown to try and respond and get back to even in this ball game. Fisher back to pass, tosses it sideline, looking for the completion, and pass interference going to come in against the Falcons, no doubt. As a PI likely coming out for Austintown. Let's wait for it. And pass interference, yep, on the Falcons. Gives Wadsworth a shorter field. First and goal now for Wadsworth. Giving half the distance on the PI call against the Falcons. Fisher looking to pass. Oh, wide open. Davis Nye. Nice tip, though. Jaden Ely. That was a heck of a play. Defensive back, Ely. Ely used the vertical, rose up high, swatted it down hard. 42-35. Fisher. With Metzger as his back. 3 receivers near side of the field for Fisher. Snap. Looks over the middle. Gets into some trouble. Tosses to the corner. And it's swatted away. 3rd down coming up now for the Grizzlies, no doubt. 4 down territory, so 2 tries to get to the end zone. But a Falcon is down and an injury on the field. So we'll take a quick timeout, get the injury report. It looks like Xavier Dawn slow to get up for Fitch.
How lucky are we to have not one, but 2 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Coming down to the nitty-gritty of this ball game. 3rd and 10, Wadsworth trailing by 7, needing the end zone. 2 plays realistically to get it. Fisher takes the snap out of the shotgun, fires, back corner, intercepted, taken in. It's Pritchard, spiked the ball down, out of bounds. It's clinched. 42-35, the Falcons win it here in Wadsworth. What a play as defensively coming down with it, Davion Pritchard. The interception, the clinch, and 7-1 Fitch goes on the season. Big play, Davion Pritchard clinches it for the Falcons as big computer points to come out of this one, but nothing to be ashamed about in the slightest for the Wadsworth Grizzlies, as taking the Falcons to 4 overtimes, giving them everything that they had. At the end, though, the injury to Kyle Figueroa really put the Wadsworth Grizzlies behind the 8 ball, forced them into a pass game. Falcons were ready for it and were able to come up with the big INT. With the loss, Wadsworth now 5-3 on the season. Their next game will be Week 9 right here in Wadsworth, Ohio, as they host the 4-3 North Royalton. Fitch Next week, we'll be taking on their rival, the Boardman Spartans, as they will have a homecoming in store for them, going to Austintown for the last 2 games of the season. Again, taking on the 4-4 now Boardman Spartans. Wow, what a game this was, and what a finish that was. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Football. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who are able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with Bobseen Park Baseball, YSU Football, YSNLive.com, the many hats that Steve Leslie wears, we wouldn't know what to do if he didn't wear every single one of them, and so we thank him. And most importantly, to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities, you guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about, and so we thank you. If you were tuning in from this Wadsworth community, getting your first taste of YSNLive.com, we always like to remind you YSN Live is a free service too, so if you ever are interested in the services of YSN, talk to your AD and ask how you can get YSN involved in your school. If you're back in the Austintown community supporting your Falcons, we want to thank you for your continued support of not only Austintown Fitch Athletics, but also of YSNLive.com. And most importantly, to wherever you are in the high school football world. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.